Hey folks, Chuck Ionati, happy July to everybody. I hope you're out there with the kids enjoying the summer. I know one thing, there's lots of duct tape in my house, 5 little rugrats, but I love those guys. Hey, it's a holiday time. None of these cars today are gonna have a payment until 90 days. Now, that isn't until October. So you got September, you're gonna get through August, we gotta buy kids' clothes, this and that. So everything we got today is nothing down. Yes, we're gonna work that out. It's 0 down and no payments until October. So we gotta get a break. I want you to take them kids to the beach, have some fun. We don't have enough fun in this life. That's my job. Talking about fun, how about this Ford Mustang, guys? 18,000 mile. It's a local trade-in. He bought a brand new Jeep Renegade. I got good news and bad news. Bad news is I can't get my little kids in there. The good news is $18,990, and you got a great car right there, folks. I hope to see you. Next, we've got a little Pathfinder. So we got a Nissan store. Do we have a Nissan store somewhere here, Deborah? I can't remember where. Let's leave it alone. There is one in Reedsville. I never knew that. So let's say that you just can't get along with that Nissan store. I've got a lot of Nissans. We've got a 15 Altima. It's got 32,000 miles. You can buy that for $13,950. Did I say 15? Yes. Did I say 30-some thousand miles? Double yes. And the good news is we have it on the lot for $13,990. That's cheap. And those people at that Nissan store, don't get mad at me. All right, so we got a Nissan Pathfinder. Now, it's 3 years old, but it's got 17,000 miles on it. I gotta tell you, I love this. 3rd row seat. You can buy that for about $20,000. 13,000 miles on it. Shop that. One thing you'll find about Tricity organization, whether it's this store, the Chevy store, or the Ford store, we don't quote you payments because we know that those payments never come to fruition. I don't know how any dealer can quote a payment. They don't know what your credit score is. They don't know how much money you're going to put. This quoting payments is to get you in, to trick you, to smoke screen you, fast talk you when you're here. We just don't want to do that. We're going to quote you prices of what we'll sell the cars for. We have a $349 dealer fee. It's one of the lowest. So we don't want to be sneaky. That's the key here. We don't want to be sneaky. Thank you, Voight. Voight's a nice young man. He's in 11th grade, and I pray to God he doesn't wreck that vehicle. Okay, speaking of wrecks, this ain't one. So here's a story about a guy that buys his Dodgers in Virginia. We won't mention who, but he wanted to go ahead and trade his 1,000-mile Challenger. Mike, did I say 1,000 miles?
Yes, you did.
That's Mike. He'll confirm it. It's a 2012, folks, with 1,000 miles. Is that possible? That's unbelievable. Anyway, it's got a Hurst 6-speed for $28,500. I don't know if you can beat this. You gotta like orange. You gotta like orange. If you're a Denver fan, you're probably stoned. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, go. You're not probably stoned. I'm kidding. You know, they have this legal thing in Colorado. I get it. These guys are jealous out here in North Carolina. Now look, guys, convertible Solera. I don't know what you say about it, but it's pretty. It wasn't traded in, so don't let me mislead you. But for a back seat, leathered up, Ernie, what do you think? I don't like the way this is scuffed here a little bit. Maybe you can help that. Ernie's pretty good at that. He might be able to. I got news for you though. You take this to any mechanic. You can see the price is $98.50. You come in here and you tell us Debbie sent you from Star News. You say Debbie sent you, and you'll buy it for $9,000. Oh yeah, yeah, $9,000 for this. That's the best toy you'll ever have. You're out of here. Now, folks, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of these older vehicles we don't keep. But the other day I'm at the school dropping my kids off, and there was a trade-in that I took in on trade, and there was a family in it. And I thought, well, that was a bad car. It had a bunch of check engine lights, this and that. So I asked her what the deal was, and she went on and told me, and here I had wholesaled it, and somebody sold it to her. So we're gonna start keeping some of these older cars because we run them through the shop, and let's face it, I'm broke. I need a good $29.95 car. That's right, $29.95. It's a 2003 Liberty Sports 4-wheel drive, ice cold air conditioning, everything works, but let me tell you, it's got a little paint, delamination here and here. No big deal. For $3,000, shoot, any mechanic will approve. And I'll tell you what, it has a warranty. That's right, I'm hot, I'm sweating, and it's got a warranty. Go. We have brand new Jeep Wranglers, folks. We're a Jeep store, and I am surprised at how many people didn't know that we were a Jeep store. These are called Rubicons. These are highly overpriced Chrysler products. I don't get it. I don't know why people buy them, but we can't stock enough of them because they're flying off the shelf. One of the reasons they're flying off the shelf, we don't put any markup stickers like every other Jeep store. You know, you go in and they've got the running boards they put on for you. I guess they figure you're just not capable of putting your own running boards on. So they put them on for you, and then they'll put nitrogen in the tires. What else do they do? They'll tint the windows, and then they add that sticker for another $2,000. And they try to justify, and we all know it's a bunch of BS. So the good news with us is we don't never put one of them stickers. We don't add stuff to the Jeep. You add your own stuff. We've sold 4 of these from Raleigh. And I'll tell you why. If it's a Rubicon, you take $4,000 off the window sticker. If it's a Sahara, you take $3,000 off the window sticker. And if it's a Sport, you take $2,000 off. Now, not 1 or 2, or the one we put a bunch of junk on. Now, not that. If it says Rubicon, you take $4,000. Now, you go on some websites, search a bunch of Jeep stores, and they'll show the discount. Nobody takes $4,000 off a Rubicon, and nobody takes $3,000 off a Sahara. We're in this deal for real, folks. We want to do it the right way. We want to do it your way. So we don't slam a bunch of stuff on there. We don't put this made-up sticker on there. We really want to do it the right way. So that's out of there. I think I preached that long enough. From the mailbag. Do we have time for the mailbag real quick? Okay, I did get a letter from a very nice couple out here who had a good experience here in service. They wanted to compliment my service advisor. The one thing they asked was more coupons. I get that. Service coupons, guys, listen. Come in and see me. We'll match a coupon. I'm not afraid. You got a coupon from some Chevy store in Greensboro. You bring it in, we're matching it. So don't worry about it. If we don't make the coupon, we'll match a coupon. Some of my techs are the best. We got this out of here. I got a little Chevy Camaro. It's an SS with the Corvette package. Now you're saying, what's the Corvette package? It was the guy that leaned over and put the Corvette stickers right below the Camaro. So this is really not a Corvette package, but these were really nice people that had this. They bought a brand new Jeep, 70,000 miles, leathered up. Is this automatic? Mike says it's automatic. If it comes out of his mouth, it's gospel. Let me tell you this, $18,990, get it and go, brand new tires. I'm digging this car right here. Go, let's see a little, come on, give me a little. You heard it, folks. He is a little old. You know, when we get old, we get a little conservative. Here's a 52,000 mile Kia Sorento that we serviced here. We've got all the history on it. Here's something here, guys, that it was $16,700, now $15,700. You can buy this for $14,995 anytime in the month of July. It's got 50,000 miles. Shop that thing online. I know sometimes our prices have to be a little bit lower to bring you in, but hopefully our price isn't just low, it's our service too. So hey, you guys have bought lots of cars. You get it as soon as you walk into a dealership how people are acting. We don't want to be those people. You come here, you browse around, you leave, you take a month to buy a car. It doesn't matter. We want to be here for you in the long run. So you can pick that up at $14,995. I can get you 1.89% financing if your credit's good. I couldn't get it, my credit's not good enough. But if you're one of them people that have a real good credit score, 1.89. That's dynamite. Thank you. This is a local surgeon out of Virginia that traded in this vehicle. You know, you can't make that stuff up. You couldn't get a better excursion. It's a V10 gas. It's got, what, 170 on the miles? 168 on the miles. I tell you, I put my family in this thing and go to San Diego tomorrow. You cannot find something to pull your boat or your camper, have 3 rows of seats. It's better than this for $10,950. Is that okay? Would you sell it, Beverly? All right, so Beverly, just ask for Beverly. Say, I want to see Beverly in the excursion, and she'll get you set up. So we have brand new Kias, brand new Jeeps, and we have brand new Kia Souls. So with the Chryslers and the Dodges, we have brand new Souls. Now, we got a couple big players in Greensboro. I'm not supposed to say Bob King. I'm not supposed to say Battleground. I'm not supposed to do that. But I don't know why I'm not supposed to do that. But let me tell you something. We lose car deals to them. So it's pretty simple. I go online, I see the cheapest one that they have, Kia Soul, and I'm going to beat it. It's just that simple. We don't have the big overhead. We don't have 20 managers like they do. Still, they sell a lot more cars than me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So here's a way to fix it. I'm just going to outsell them. I'll cheap sell them. Here's a brand new Kia Soul, automatic power package. It's locked. I got to ask Lori something real quick. It's still locked. I love Lori. She's one of the best. That thing is unlocked right now, and I knew it would be. Lori, does this have a price that we could beat Bob King with? What is Bob King's on this?
Bob King, he didn't have one at this price. Do $14,999.
How much?
$14,999.
All right. So there was one on the website. She thinks it might. It doesn't matter. You bring in a printout from the website. I'm right there. It's $14,880. Automatic, loaded up Kia Soul with backup camera. $14,880. Now, I only have one at this price. They're all pretty close to that price, but this is the one for $14,880. But I'll work it out with you. You bet. Thank you. And as I look back and summarize our little show today, I see there are no vehicles. So if there are any golfers out there, we certainly want to support your endeavors on the golf course. How to do that? Come on in, get a car for us, and we'll go ahead and pay the membership fees for you right down here in Eden. That's right, we'll give you a 1-year membership at the golf course here in Eden. We're out to look out for you guys. It's a community deal. Price is important, service is just important. You know, you'll always get a rental car. I sit in the middle of the showroom. If you ever need me, stop me, trip me, kick me. I look forward to meeting you guys. That's only in Eden, US of A.